legacy, heritage, transmission, and forward thinking. In association with Louis XIII Cognac, we've selected 4 remarkable South Africans to look a century ahead. Join us as we chat with Tumelo Ramaphosa. Tell me about StudEx specifically and how StudEx operates and what you plan to do with StudEx.
So StudEx is the first cryptocurrency for rare and endangered wildlife. It's an investment platform for profit. So it's the digital equivalent of a stock exchange for wildlife and livestock. So it allows people from around the world to be able to buy bits of animals. So even with StudEx, we create a fractionalization model where we allow people to buy bits of animals. So you could buy 1,000th of an animal. So every animal will be broken down to 1,000. You could buy either one of those 1,000 tokens or all those tokens, and then you'd actually own the digital animal on the exchange. So the whole idea of digital ownership is to be able to to be able to allow a person from anywhere around the world to be a virtual farmer. So essentially being a virtual farmer means that you're virtually looking after this animal, but within a real sense. So with StudEx, the idea is to support an animal's current habitat and environment, and for us to expand and let it thrive within that environment through the ownership of the digital tokens. So the tokens itself, they kind of drive capital within the businesses. So it's not just my farm, it's other farms. So it's essentially the Uber model.
How does that allow people to support conservation, especially for endangered species?
The idea is that by funding, and as I said, by participating in this ecosystem, then we contribute towards animals' well-being. So through the devices that help us manage its health, and as I said, a certain percentage now within the transaction costs as well between the farmers and ourselves will be dedicated towards conservation. So the whole idea is that we protect animals from hunters, predators, poachers, and disease. And that's what the whole idea of owning a token is that you're supporting anti-poaching technology, and you're supporting anti-poaching initiatives towards supporting this animal in its natural environment.
What do you think the future of currency looks like in the next 5, 10, even 50 years?
So the beauty with blockchain is that it's perpetual. So it's infinity. It's there forever. The fact that we're going to have assets that perpetuate into time beyond us also kind of resonates very well with Louis XIII in that it takes 100 years for a bottle to be made, but then in terms of cryptocurrency, we have transactions that last until forever, beyond time.
What do you want your legacy to be?
I think the fact that we actually created an investment platform, a stock market for animals and for rare and endangered species. And I think for us, it would be, looking at where would StudEx be in the next 100 years or 50 years, it would still be, the #1 pioneering investment platform for conservation and, allowing, global participation at the greatest level.